What's up guys, Ruder here, and I'm back with another Rome 2 commentary. This is an online battle. I'm playing as Athens, my opponent is playing as Macedon. And my army is the same army as the last video. 4 Hippias Lancers, 1 with my general inside of it. 3 Thorax Swordsmen as my core, with 2 Mercenary Thracian Peltasts. And I shouldn't say core because any one of these wings could be my core at any moment, as you'll see. And I have 2 Slingers in front of these 2 Thorax Hoplites. And then I have 2 Slingers in front of these 2 Thorax Hoplites. And I have an extra Slingers unit. Just extra money, more missiles in the air, more fun. And I got these Mercenary Thracian Peltasts. They look pretty badass. They actually look kind of South American with their weapon designs, like their shields and stuff. Except for that snake one. But yeah, that kind of looks like it could be from South America, like Incan or whatever. Anyway, sorry for that tangent. Let's check out my opponent's army. This is the same map as the last video, because I always forget to change the map. But I kind of like this map. It's fairly even. It's good scenery, I guess, from the desert. So he has Levy Pikemen, ooh, Mercenary Cretan Archers, and Thorax Swordsmen. So he has a pike core of just regular pikemen, and he has some swordsmen and some levy pikemen, I guess extra units. And he has 1 Thessalian cav. I was really afraid of his cavalry in this battle. 2 Thessalian 3 Thessalian cavalry, 1 Sarissa cav, 1 citizen cav, and 1 companion cav. So I was really afraid of his cavalry and his missiles. And I noticed over here that he put his Cretans by some barricades, and my #1 rule for this game, or any Total War game, is do not fight wherever your opponent wants to fight. He wanted me to fight right here. I'm like, no, I am not going to fight where you want me to. I'm a douche like that. So I quickly retreat my guys. I don't want to get shot in the back. But yeah, Mercenary Cretan Archers look badass. The shields on the back. Dang. Well, this is a pretty formidable army, especially if I attack it here in the front. I don't know why anyone would do that. Well, I do know why. It'd make a cool spectacle. Oh yeah, he also has 2 archers. So it's a very formidable skirmisher force, and this had me worried because with this build I try to go for skirmisher superiority. I'll let you guys enjoy some eye candy. Not the highest settings, but it still looks pretty in my opinion. And, oh, there's that cinematic view. So you can see his guys are starting to shift according to my guys, and this is exactly what I want. If I can manipulate my opponent, then that means +1 for Rudra. And I think that's what half the fun of Total War games is, sort of manipulating your opponent to do what you want by being aggressive. And we're just maneuvering beforehand. My guys are kind of tired because I run them around a lot, or I ran them around a lot. His guys are well rested. Excuse me. And I sort of see an opportunity to take this hill behind him with my cavalry. And I know that because his army is nearby and he has his cav closer to the hill than my army is to the hill, then my cav's pretty much dead. Because he has all of his army support and all of his superior cav versus my cav. So pretty soon I run my cavalry up to that hill while the rest of my army waits to maneuver in. Actually, no, not yet. I just spoiled it for you guys, my bad. Alright, now the missile engagement starts, and this is quite the bloodbath. I'm sure you guys will appreciate the stupidity I have here of just letting my missiles die. So I sent my Thorax Hoplites in front to defend against missiles. Oof. These guys are just getting pelted. I'm so sorry, guys. And I try to position my guys so they can do a bit better. I try to position them to the side, or the oblique of my opponent's skirmishers. because this is just a wall of freaking arrows right now. As you can see.
Fire on the enemy!
Send up some slingers, and I think he's aiming at my Thracian peltists.
No!
They're taking quite some damage. Not that much damage, actually. Alright, now I send my cavalry down to my left flank. I want to take that hill, and you'll see what I do with this quote-unquote distraction. Basically a suicide mission. And at this point I realize, holy crap, look at those arrows. My missiles do not stand a chance. So these guys are skedaddling up to this hill. At least I want them to skedaddle up to that hill. But my opponent mirrors my movements with his cav. And my best bet is to get on top of the hill before him so I can have a downhill charge. And have some sort of advantage when it comes to the cav fight. His cav is way superior in terms of quality. And I will exit out of this mode so you can see what else is going on. So my missiles are just getting destroyed. Sent up these Thracian peltists, and I don't think they do that much damage. They're dying way faster than they can throw their javelins. That is so scary. And in sort of desperation, not desperation, but I charge my Pace Lancers into his Thessalian cav, and these guys get a downhill charge. They charged downhill against these guys and they lost more on the charge, which is kind of funny. Now I'm sending in my other cav unit to sort of even up the fight a little. Countercharge. And he's sending up more of his cavalry and his pikes, I think. I don't know. But now my infantry comes into play, and what I like about this build with Athens is the infantry is incredibly flexible. It comes with swordsmen and hoplites. So whenever you need to attack, you can attack, because the thorax hoplites have decent attack. Oh, I made a poop mistake right here. I charged my cav right into pikes. I meant to go for his missiles and scare them away, so my missiles have a chance of shooting. But yeah, these guys, whew, I get shot up. So now my only hope is to outmaneuver his phalanx, and I need to do it before he makes a new box, which would basically be impenetrable because he has the missile advantage and will soon have the cav advantage. So I'm sending my hoplites down. Let me see if I can get the... Can I get the... No, sorry for this. I need to get to... How do you do the thing that Nerve Carthage does with the lines and stuff, so you can point out points in the battle? That'd be very useful. Empty camp, battle interface, controls, battle. Oh. I guess it's a mod or something. Well then, that was awkward. Alright, sorry for that. So now my guys are starting to surround, or at least attempting to go around the backs of these units, and he's going to try to counter me. So I got my thorax hoplites and my thorax swordsmen. Each wing is sort of independent on its own, because it has missiles and infantry that can last a relatively long time in an engagement. And my missiles are basically useless, they're not doing that much damage. So I send in this unit, which finds a nice decent hole. And my cavalry is doing pretty damn well. They're holding their own, which is great for me. Because if his cav was available right now, I'd be screwed. He also has his pikemen in the fray. So now my dudes are trying to attack. And I'm trying to get flanks on these guys. You can see my thorax swordsman charging into his thorax swords. Charging, taking the charge or whatever. Now it's just an outmaneuvering game, and I have the mobility advantage. And I have some, like, side on his unit. Then this Levy Pikeman's going to die relatively fast. And Thorax Sword fight is going to be really close. And I send in another Thorax Swords because this is going to be the biggest thorn in my side. Because I don't want those guys messing with my hoplites. I just need units to flank these pikemen regardless. So it kind of does make this box, but I'm managing to break through on this side. And I also have another unit in reserve right there. He's sort of chasing off my slingers. This is just buying time, so my infantry can have time to break his units. Charge these guys in the back. Oh, excuse me. So gassy. Now these guys are going to get charged in the backs as well. And those archers routing, those missile units can help cause a mass rout. So I sends in his cavalry, but again, as I said, hoplites. So I just got to turn these guys around, and they can do decent against these guys, as you can see. So it's a very good anti-cav, anti-infantry type combo I have going right here. And because this is all so jumbled up, and he has missile units routing, these pikemen aren't going to last a very long time. So this goes to show you the maneuverability that this build affords Athens online. I thought I was going to get absolutely destroyed after the missile engagement. But I managed to win the infantry superiority by outmaneuvering. This is so weird right now. Some nice fighting going on. I've got the guys surrounded though. And it's only a matter of time because his units are routing. And once I kill his general, I'll be good. It'll be nice and even because he killed my general. Nice big mess of men right here. And my guys come out victorious. He managed to rout his guys with surrounding movements and stuff. It's a very micro-heavy part of the battle. And over here he charged his citizen cav into my Thorax Swordsman. I think my guys are in shield wall or something. So yeah. And pretty much won the battle at this point, I think. As soon as this unit's finished off. And he's starting to regroup some of his units. But I just don't think it's enough to deal with my somewhat hardcore infantry I have going on. Pikemen are tired. My dudes are probably exhausted. At some point in this battle, I had to use the whip on my Thorax Swordsman so their attack would go up. And now I'm sort of just reorganizing my men. I feel like, again, at any point in this battle, if I made a huge mistake, he could still win, basically. Keep my infantry alive, and kill his cavalry as well. So I'm starting to reorganize my tired troops, and I really want to kill that cavalry so bad. So you can see the hoplites charging in. Something about hoplites charging just makes me nerdgasm. I know the hoplites aren't really supposed to charge, but oh well. I dig that. Now he's sending his pikes, and I can easily send in some of my dudes to help even this out. Maybe killing some of my guys with missiles, so I send in a unit or two after the missiles and a unit to finish off his pikes. There's another Athenian hoplite charge. Kind of reminds me of 300, the new one. Kind of ticks me off how they made Sparta the naval hero when it was actually Athens that was a naval hero. Anyway, that's probably for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I sure did. I'm probably going to play with the Athens build I have going for me until I start losing every time. I hope you guys enjoy the video. See you on the next one. Good night.